What it do, what it do, what it do, what's going on, guys and girls? You already know your boy Daga, and we are back with another Eagles Unleashed podcast, episode 42. And with me, we have Quasi the Great, and we have Kevin talking birds as well. What's going on, guys?
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
What's good? What's
Hey,
good,
man, we
man?
ready, man. We ready, man. And I want to start right off the bat, man, because I feel like this week has been a sad week for the Eagles fan. We have two legends retire, man. And let me bring it up real quick. Hold on. First, one I want to talk about is let's talk about what it means for Fletch to retire. You know what I'm saying? So what do you guys think about this, man? What do you think about Fletcher retire, and who do you think is gonna step up, for the defensive tackle role?
Shit, let me go ahead and take this, man. First off, let me say congratulations to Fletch. He, what is it? What was it? 12 years, something like that.
Yep, 12
Something like that.
years.
Whatever it was. He played. I'm just glad he retired an Eagle. He was an Eagle through and through. He was drafted by us. He played. He gave it his all. He got a ring with us. You know what I'm saying? Fletch did his thing. I believe he had a lot more left, but it was probably health reasons or whatever. He wanted to go ahead and retire. I mean, he got that bread now. Go ahead and live your life, bro. You did great, but I believe him and Kelsey had a lot left, and the way they left off is just the only thing that's eating me alive. I'm like, I just wish them guys would get it because Fletch would be perfect depth. You know what I'm saying? He'd be a perfect depth piece. Still like a mentor, coach slash type on the field with the guys. But all in all, I'm thankful for Fletch, man. He was a great Eagle and one of the all time great defensive tackles. I say, in my opinion, as me as a fan. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Fletch, man. Wish he'd have stayed around, but shout out to him.
Yo, what's good, Coach Cowboys? Yeah, man. It's
Coach
unfortunate,
Cowboy.
but at the same time, I guess it was just his time, But I definitely feel like he had more in the tank, left in the tank for sure, because he played at a extremely high level, man. For the defensive tackle role, I think he had like what 7 sacks last season. It didn't end well, but I feel like they should at least play one more year just to see what happens. But I guess maybe the front office probably said like, hey, it's time for the younger players to play. So they could have probably paid a lot of role into it. But definitely a first ballot Hall of Fame framer, in my opinion, at the defensive tackle position. And of course, the Eagles legend, man, it's just unfortunate to see him go because both of them guys, him and Kelsey, they still playing at a high level. It wasn't like they couldn't play. They were still playing at a high level. Shout out to Fletcher Cox, man, and Jason Kelsey.
All right.
Yeah, definitely shout out to both of them, man. And tell you the truth, man, it is like, to me it's sad, man, for them to go the way they went. You know what I'm saying? To go on a collapse of a season, especially towards the end of the season, man. You know, coming off of a Super Bowl where we should have won that Super Bowl, man. Like, yeah, I believe we would have won that Super Bowl. Maybe not Fletch, but I think Kelsey probably would have retired then. And that's where that's how we should have sent them, both of them, off. You know what I'm saying? With another ring, and not the way that we are sending them off with our debacle on year that we had last year. You know, on Definitely they're both gonna be missed, man, because they balling, man. Fletch ball last year, even though our defense was horrible and the scheme was horrible. Fletch ball. Kelsey's been balling for the whole. I think he played what 13, 14 years. And he was out the baller, and even right now, I think he's like 35 now, 34, 35. He was still balling, you know. Still like top three, top five on center in the league, So,
Mhm.
man, I hope all the best for them, on the next step of their careers as well.
One
Next
thing
thing
I
I want to
would,
show you. Go
my bad. One thing I
go
gotta
ahead,
say,
Jeff.
Doc, I would say we're taking more of a hit with Jason Kelsey leaving rather than Fletcher Cox. We got some guys over there who
Yeah,
can fill in for Fletcher Cox, but Jason Kelsey leaving, we don't really know what Landon Dickinson can do or Cam Jurgens can do at center. We don't. We just know they play the position, but we ain't never seen them play. We know they are great guards, but
yeah,
the center position is that's not guard. That's you calling stuff at the line and calling out the blitz, or that's what Kelsey was doing. If Jalen Hurts couldn't do it, Kelsey took over that responsibility, and until Jalen Hurts can get it, until he got it under control. But I'll say all that to say the center does. They still get down and point out stuff and watch the blitz here and there. They're still that guy as well, kind of quarterbacking or whatever. So Jason Kelsey, that's a major hit, man. Like that center position, that's a strong position right there to lose a guy his caliber. And we don't know. We in limbo right now of who's gonna play that position.
That is true,
Yeah,
man. That is true. You're gonna say something, Quasi?
I was just gonna say, yeah, I agree, man. Hopefully Cam Jernigan can, master the position, and be the leader that we drafted him to be. Because like it's time to put on your big boy shoes now. Kelsey gone. Now you basically the captain of the offensive line. So I'm expecting big things for Cam Jernigan for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, man. They're both gonna be missing, and like next shift just said, man, he's like Fletcher Cox is only 33 years old, man. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit older, but he like I said, he balled out last season, man. He was one of our best defensive tackle on last season was Fletcher Cox, you know. But like I said, I get it. It was time to move on, and it's time for the new guys to step up. This is the time. This is the year that Jalen Carter, Davis, Milton Williams, they got to step up, man. There is no buts or ifs or nothing. Pause. They got to step up because they don't step up, it's going to be a long season, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I feel like Milton Williams gotta. I kind of know what I'm gonna get from Jordan Davis, but I feel like Milton Williams gonna show out this season because he gonna get more playing time. So hopefully him and Jalen Carter can do that thing as well, bro. But I don't know. I
He,
kind of
he
feel
got to
like
elevate his play for sure.
yeah, but for sure Jordan Davis definitely gotta step up, bro. For sure, he gotta step up big time.
These guys
Facts.
are first round picks too now. Like
Yeah.
these ain't no fourth, fifth, sixth round guy. These is first round picks. We drafted you guys for this reason right here. Fletcher's gone. BG going on his last year. I believe he'll be gone next year. He's gonna retire Bird. This
Yep.
is last year. So we drafted Nolan Smith and these guys. Go ahead and unleash them. These is first round picks. You expect them to be unleashed the first year, but it's all good. We got it this year. The guys are retired. I believe BG is going to take a step back, and his snap count and stuff like that. I would like for them to do that and go ahead and implement Nolan Smith. Like he's a first round pick. Go ahead and see what that guy got. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
we're getting younger. But now let's see what that young talent is about. Something we don't really do that. We like to red shirt guys and that kind of fuck them off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like
They gonna
play
mess him
him
up, yeah.
immediately. Day one starter. We need day one starters. Play these guys.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Next topic I want to talk about, man, is on Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick, man. Now, do you guys think we're gonna move on from either one of them or both of them at all, or no?
Bro, I honestly feel like they gonna try to. I feel like they gonna trade both of them, bro. I hate to say it, but I wish they wouldn't trade Hassan Reddick. But I mean, that would be the stupid thing, especially in trading to the Jets, I believe. But I know the Hawk got free agents, so I mean, I don't think he's better than Josh Sweat, in my opinion. That's just my opinion of the Hawk guy, but I mean, I don't think he gonna be the answer. Like, come on, we trade Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat to get him. He a free agent. I mean, why don't you just sign him and just keep all three of them? Like, I don't know, but it's looking like I mean, since we didn't got Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey up out of here, it could be that way. But I hope not. I hope they at least keep Hassan Reddick. That's what I'm hoping for.
So let me get this straight. Vic Fangio, he runs a 3-4 scheme defense, right? If
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, he
Yeah.
got where it's really just three down line. He got the nose guard, and you got two other defensive tackles, and then you got four backers or whatever, stand up DNs. So if we're thinking about trading Sweat, could it be because he's not fitting the scheme? not because his productivity was kind of off, later part of the season, but because he ain't no stand up defensive end. He's a hands in the dirt type of guy. Hassan Reddick is he can do both. He did that in Carolina. He stood up in Carolina, but here, he's hands in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So he can do it both. But I would prefer. I'd rather move on from Sweat rather than Hassan. Obviously, Hassan is an X factor. You don't let those guys go. We don't
Yeah,
even.
that's something you can't
I mean,
get
at the
off.
right price, I could
It
understand
got
you probably won't get a first round pick for him because of his age, but no less than a second.
no
I need
less than a
like
second.
33 type second, 35 type second round pick.
Yeah, like
But
a high pick.
I'm not moving on from an X factor. But Josh Sweat, if I'm moving on from Josh Sweat for the right price, anybody for the right price, but not an X factor player though. I'm good on that.
And it's crazy though, man, because look, we're talking about and I agree with you guys as well. With Sweat, I'm okay moving on from Sweat, but Hassan Redick, man, how can you have like he have double digit sacks every year, man, with three different teams, man. Since he been here, his first, I think this is what his third year on. This gonna be this year right now, right?
This
Yeah,
this
that's
this
gonna be.
next season gonna be his fourth season, I think. This upcoming season, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken, it could be his
if he
third.
make it,
It's gonna be
It could
his
be his
fourth.
third.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I know he got. I don't know how many sacks he got his first year, but I know he was a double digit sacks. Second year he got 19 and a half. Last year I think it was 11 or 12. So you can't like who is gonna be replacing all those sacks? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I mean, yeah, we gotta unleash some of the guys on like Nolan Smith and all, but still, like we know that Brandon Graham is not gonna get double digit sacks, especially with limited count. You know what I'm saying? So now we are gonna be banking on a rookie to come up and step up and get a double digit sacks where he barely played last year. You know what I'm saying? So Sweat, I'm okay trading him like with Hassan Reddick. Like he cannot trade a lead defensive end. You just can't, man, because everybody have one.
You top
Okay,
five. Yeah, there's nobody in the draft. No edge rusher in the draft better than him as well. That's great. Like I feel like that would really hurt our team if we trade Hassan Reddick because it's too much to depend on. Like you let your young corners play. Like if we got young corners, you let them play. But I feel like there's a lot to lean on. Like on the defensive line, because there's more physical. Like you ain't just gonna unless you like a Hassan Reddick or Marcus Parsons or something. But that ain't no position that's gonna hit every time. So I feel like that'll extremely hurt our team if we let Hassan Reddick go.
And not to mention the fact our back end ain't even like that to be thinking about getting rid of guys on the front end, rushing the passer. You talking about getting rid of guys? Our back end ain't even all like that. We got to work on that. Make sure that's stable before we start trading top guys. I guess how he just he's intrigued. He's shopping around prices and stuff. He's looking at numbers and shit like that. But I don't want to see Hassan Reddick go. Yeah, at all. Mm-mm. I think he really need to retire here. This need to be his last team, man. Go ahead and pay that man his money, and he gonna treat you right after that. He gonna get them
Like,
sacks.
yeah, because what you gonna
Oh,
do what you gonna do with the other rookies when it's time for them to get played? You gonna do them the same way? Can't keep
right.
doing everybody like that, bro.
yo, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. And
Yeah.
Mizaj said Hassan gonna guarantee you 10 sacks every year. At least 10, he's gonna get it. Is it like, bro? And it's crazy because if he got what 11, 12 last year on a horrible scheme, or which our defense, I think it was like 29 or 30 on defense last year, and he still got 11 or 12 sacks last year. Can you imagine with actually a good scheme, what can Hassan Reddick do? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like we just cannot let him go, man. We just can't, And I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. It's like 31 people on the chat right now. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to all the channels. The link is on the description below as well, man.
Hey, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for sure.
All right, all right. So next thing that I want to talk about is free agency, man. It's right around the corner. It's on Wednesday, man. You know, and there's, bro, I swear to God, man, I have not seen such deep pause free agents on out there as this year, man. This year, like, it is loaded, man, with players. You know, caliber players, man. And let me pull this up real quick. Let's talk about running back first because we're in need of running back right now, man. You know what I'm saying? On So right now, the best 2024 free agents, you know. So from over here, who would you guys take for the running back for the Eagles for the 2024 season? Who would you pay? Let's put it that
Let
way.
me, let me go first. But first, I'll say this: I don't want Tony Pollard. I for damn sure don't want Austin Eckler. Oh my God, I don't know how he's above. Who they got him above? They got him better than Swift. Oh, hell no. But yeah, if it was up to me, bro, honestly, bro, like this, like we need to go back what we did to how we did in the Super Bowl when we won. Like we had three good ass running back, LeGarrette Blount, Corey Komet, and what Jay Ajayi. Bro, if you
Yep.
put Derrick Henry and Swift on this team, bro, that's an automatic, bro. You automatic. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what nobody. You automatically NFC Championship with them two dynamic running backs. Even if you go Josh Jacobs or Derrick Henry or Josh Jacobs and Swift, which I know it ain't gonna happen, but I'm just saying if it was me, I would get two dynamic running backs, bro. I would pay Derrick Henry for 1 year, and I pay I put him like on the prove year. Well, he don't really got nothing to prove, but I still give him like 10 million something for 1 year, and then I'd extend Swift, give him like a 2 year deal, and we good, bro. Like you gotta spend eventually, you gotta spend money, bro. Like that's the only thing I hate about our team. Like why not invest on something you know that you gonna get your money for? Derrick Henry and Swift, man, you can't beat that. That's what I'm. That's what I'm.
All right, let me go
What do
ahead
you
and
think,
say.
Kevin?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Saquon Barkley been growing on me. I know he been, hurt, and he's had
Man,
his injuries or whatever, but I still feel like he got a little bit of juice left where you can get him on maybe a 1 year deal, 2 year deal, whatever. But he's still dynamic as hell. He's still sort of like a power back, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yep.
still powerful, but he's shifty. He's a dual threat type of runner. Can you just imagine for just think of how DeAndre Swift run along with Saquon Barkley and his run style. Those guys run powerful, and
I'll take
they
it.
will shake you out your boots too.
I'll take it.
With
Damn.
Gainwell. And then Gainwell, he just Gainwell. I know you don't like him, but he just a solid little. Throw
Well,
him in there
well,
with somebody fatigued or
what's
whatever.
up?
He still get the job done. He's sort of a power runner too, or whatever. But
BG, what's going on, my
I'm
guy?
not gonna lie to
Appreciate
you,
you. Hey, we
BG.
gotta get you back in
What's
here
good
too.
with you?
We gotta get you
But
back
yeah,
on
man,
here
I'm not
too.
gonna lie. Saquon Barkley, the idea of him coming to the Birds, but that's kind of been growing on me just because I love his run style. Like if he can, we kind of knew his season when he got drafted in 2018 to the Giants. I knew his season. I knew his career was just gonna go in the dirt because of
And
the
them turn
organization he
two.
was with. But man, if he come over here for a year or two with Swift, man, I like that. I like that combo or Derrick Henry with Swift. I, I
It's
like I
tough.
like I like those two. But I gotta have DeAndre Swift for sure.
Now, Candy McDaniel said that Derrick Henry did just buy a house in Dallas, and I saw that as well. You know,
This
so
is making me mad as hell.
most likely he either gonna sign with Dallas or he's gonna sign
Why
with
would you go
Houston. That's
there
what I
though?
think. You
Why would you
know,
go there? Ain't he from Texas though?
I'm not sure.
I think he
I'm not
is.
sure if he's from Texas or not. But let me tell you this, man. Look, because I'm iffy, man. I'm iffy on Barkley, man. And the only reason why I'm iffy on Barkley is just because of like the money that he's gonna be asking for. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, look, there is too many good running backs for you to pay like 10 mil on a running back right now, man. There's too many of them. You know, I would not pay 10 mil for Barkley right now. You
Bro,
know,
I wouldn't
especially
even
whenever
sign
there's
him.
Josh Jacobs out there. Look, for 10 mil that you pay on Barkley, you probably can get Swift and AJ Dillon for the same price.
Yep.
I'm
Swift
not
and
mad at that
AJ
either.
Dillon. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
what about Josh Jacobs and AJ Dillon? Woo.
That's another one right there
That's
too. You know what I'm saying? I think you can get one of them on for like 12. You can get probably Josh Jacobs and Adrian Dillon for 12 mil.
I just don't want Kenneth Gainwell as our number 2 running back. That's
Nah,
just
yeah, I agree with that 100%.
he cannot be the number 2 running back moving forward. I'm
100%.
sorry.
Appreciate it,
He's
Philly.
not the same. Appreciate you, man. I just
Yeah,
get
I agree with that 100% though. Gainwell, he's more of a third down back, or with a when he's running along with a running back committee type, group of running backs. But as far as him being the second guy, nah, I agree with you, Quiz. I don't think he's fit for that. He need to be third back in a running back committee group. That's what I see Gainwell what he
He's
best
not
fits
a number
in.
2 or number 1.
You know, look, if we bring back, let's put it this way. If we bring back Swift, or let's say we sign Josh Jacobs and Adrian Dillon, on Gainwell, he's gonna be Corey Clement. Like he's gonna be on that role, just like Corey Clement on 2017 Eagles.
I don't even think he's better than Boston Scott. I'm being completely honest. I don't think he's better than Boston Scott.
Oh, who we talking about? Kenneth
Gainwell.
Yeah.
I'll take Saquon too. It's just I wouldn't pay him no. I wouldn't like for me, bro. Only person I probably would stand on the list, like if we talking to Sparkles, is DeAndre Swift and probably Josh Jacobs. Or probably I would probably give Saquon like a 2-year deal, but I ain't paying him no $10 million a year.
For 2 years, you wouldn't pay that $10 million?
Not for a year, not $10 million a year.
Probably
$10 million a year. Or not.
Depend on his health. Like, them guys got to take physicals or whatever. Depend on his health and how he look. I don't think he had no major injuries. That boy, Saquon Barkley's still badass, man. He with a defense, with a good offensive line, with a running back like Swift to complement him. That's a hell of them guys. I could just see it. Them guys right there, boy, they put on the show and feel it. Just depend on his health though, because I know he's been kind of iffy with his injuries and stuff like that. So yeah, depending on the health, I probably pay Barkley that money. Just go ahead and a year maybe and see what he can do. Trying to win. I ain't gonna team. I'm trying to load up this team with some talent.
That's facts, bro. That's fact. What up, Potter, man?
What up, fellas? Can y'all hear me? We locked in?
Yeah, what's good, Potter?
What's good with y'all?
Oh boy, let's go.
Excuse my tardiness, but we here. We here.
Hey, there's a lot of good running backs out here for sure. But I feel like there's like 4 game changers out of this list. Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, DeAndre Swift, and probably Derrick Henry. These are the 4 game changers.
Is this in particular order, like from best to worst, or is just like a list that they threw together?
That's just PFF, Dogger.
Yeah.
This is according to them.
Because DeAndre Swift better than Tony Pollard. I don't know if it's in any order or not. That's crazy. This list right here.
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know why Tony Pollard is up there ahead of even Austin Eckler too.
Yeah, bro. Man, give me Saquon and give me like my dog Quezzy said, give me DeAndre Swift if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible or not. I don't know if how we would value the running back room like that to give us 2 headbangers. But if he would, that would solidify us, probably deep into the playoffs. And we need to make some moves right now. With all the, the reports swirling around that the defense is about to change. So I'm not sure if they're going to make that type of move with the offense, with the defense needing so much attention. So,
but let me ask you this, Hada. That's what I was telling on Quasi and on Kevin as well. Would you give, let's say, or like Bergen just said I think he was talking about Barkley to give 3 year $30 million. Now, would you give that back to Barkley, okay, or let's say 1 year $10 million, or would you rather sign either Josh Jacobs and on AJ Dillon, or DeAndre Swift and AJ Dillon for 10 to 12 million, both of them together?
Give me Swift and Dillon. Look, that's what I want. Anyway, I mean, I want Swift. Swift is my number 1 running back to get over everybody on this list. That's what I be telling everybody. Yeah, I like Saquon. I think Saquon would be good, but the only thing I really think Saquon could really kill Swift with is pass blocking. You know, because Swift is dynamic out the backfield. He can run, he can catch, he can do everything we need. But when it comes to pass blocking, that's what the issue is with Swift. But with Saquon, I think he was like what, like 6 in pass blocking the last 2 years or something like that. So he's been really high up on the pass blocking, and I've been saying it all off season so far that any running back that we put on this roster has to be able to pass block, has to be able to help this line out, you know, because we couldn't pick up the blitz last year. That was an issue for us, that we didn't have no answer for the blitz, and the running back plays a major part when it comes to, you know, how we stop the blitz. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we do that. But if you give me DeAndre Swift and anybody else on this list besides Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler, Dobbins, and I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Saquon and AJ Dillon would be nice too.
Oh, that would be
that would be nice.
Yeah,
that would be nice. But then we had to get rid of Swift.
I can't get rid of Swift, man. That's that.
I mean,
he's just too cold. I can't get rid of Swift.
Bro, I want Kenneth Gainwell gone, bro. I'm sorry. I want him gone so bad, bro.
Who that?
I want him off. I want Kenny G gone, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
he can't be the third down back.
Yeah, I want him gone too, man. I'm tired of
Not if we bring in another running back to help out Swift. I really think he should be going in. You know, I mean, he ain't really do too much last season to say, all right, you know, he earned another year. Like it's too many good running backs out here to be worried about Kenneth Gainwell. I'm cool with what'd you say?
And he should not be on the team before Swift. Like,
no,
Swift shouldn't be a free agent. He should be off the bro. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Okay, even if you don't want Swift to be the number one, okay, make him your number 2. Like, what are we doing? You gonna keep Kenny G over him? Like, no, it don't make sense.
Yeah, they're wilding for that part. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like.
Hey,
whenever I think of that of last year and all that, that's like it just pisses me off, man. The way that they use, you know, Swift, not using him on, you know, on like his ability to catch the ball, pause on, you know. So like I just hope like this year they like if they bring him back, they use him on not just on a running game but on a passing game as well, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So what would you guys say our top 3 needs will be going into free agency? I started off. I was sitting over here thinking about it. Running back of some sort. I would say, you know, just bring Swift back and somebody to complement him. Wide receiver 3. I would love Calvin Ridley. And that center position as far as the offense goes. That ain't gonna lie to you. That center position, because like we haven't seen anybody play it but Jason Kelce. Jurgens and Dickerson, we know they play the position, but that position right there, and that's on the offensive line, I would probably say that's next to left tackle. It was the most important position on the offensive line, and we got to get that right.
Well, we just got to see what Cam Jurgens is bringing to the table. We know he can play center. We just need to know, you know, how if he could be durable, if he's going to be able to be available all season. Because one thing about Kelce is he's always available, bro. Like he's always there. So will Cam Jurgens be available? I've been hearing that they may put Landon Dickerson there. I even heard that. But will these guys be available for, you know, for majority of the season, just like Kelce? And I think that, you know, Cam Jurgens is the guy. I think that we're going to be okay, but he just got to come out there and show him proof. And that's just basically what it is. So
that's it.
And Bergang, he's asking who has a bigger ceiling, Barkley or Swift, honestly.
I think it's Swift.
I think it's Swift right now. I would say Swift right now.
Hey, look, not to throw shade at Barkley, bro. He had 100-yard game last year, and it was against us.
I mean, I think every running back had a 100-yard game against us. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that was his only 100-yard game.
Yep.
I'm liking Swift upside better as well, and I like what we can pay Swift better. We can get him a little bit cheaper then we can get Barkley. You know, we can put that capital somewhere else. You know, like because we gotta get this defense together. So we need to make sure we don't blow the whole bag trying to bring in a bunch of offensive weapons. We need to be focused on the defense. And if we don't do that, then it really don't matter what we do on offense if this defense is about to be like a turnstile, just like it was last year. Just letting everybody on the damn train. Nobody stopping nothing. So we got to make sure we shore up this defense. It got to be the number one concern. You know, getting an offensive weapon, sure, cool. We need that. But we already have so many offensive weapons. We just need to make sure that we make the right decision when it comes to running back. And like we said, as you can tell, this list right here is extremely long. There's so many good running backs out on here that we really can't miss. How we really can't miss. But, you know, with saying all that, you know, who he going to choose is the question. Because I want Swift. I'm going to keep saying that, bro. I'm going to keep saying that.
I'm cool with them four, though. Either Saquon, Swift,
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, or Jacobs.
Yeah.
Or AJ Dillon. Everybody else, that's a no-go for me.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Candy McDaniel said offense need to get addressed in the draft. But I don't know. We need to address the running back in free agency. We need because we don't know what's up with Swift. You know what I'm saying? We need to make sure that's the number one concern on the offense, in my opinion, because we don't know who back there right now. They don't even like how we need to make sure that he put a little bit more respect on these running backs, especially Swift, man. Especially Swift.
He had his best season with us. You know what I'm saying? This is Swift's first full season.
Absolutely.
I remember talking about that in the beginning of the year, you know, thinking he was going to get hurt, you know, knocking on wood and shit because he's always been hurt. But he came here and he showed improved. He earned his bread.
Absolutely.
Pay that man out, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Look at the line. David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. Come on now. We need to get back to that, man. See dynamic running backs in the backfield.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, look at the Lions. Look how the Lions had so much success, you know, this last season. They had 2 top-tier running backs, even though they did address one in the draft, but they still got 2 top-tier running backs. And that organization has been horrible, you know, for as long as we can remember. And finally, they got some success because they got some good running backs back there, along with some good quarterback play and receiver play and defense. They were just solid all around, but it came from, you know, those 2 really good running backs. So we need to do that as well. We need to do that's for sure.
That is a fact. And that's why, like, man, I hope we can bring like 2, like either Swift or Jacobs and Dillon, because Dillon's gonna be kind of that Montgomery from the Lions. And Swift is gonna be that Gibbs from the Lions, you know. So that's gonna be that 1-2 punch, you know.
Right.
Combination.
Yep. But you're talking about the defense, man. So let's go to the defense right now and let me pull this up real quick. Can you guys see this?
You got to take Kevin Byard off that list.
Oh yeah, the only one that
he got a job already.
Yeah. Besides
the Bears.
This is deep pause.
Who signed with the Bears already?
Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard.
Oh god damn.
Yeah, he signed him quick, bro. Quick.
2 years, $15 million.
That's what the deal was.
So that was just
So question: do you think
Kevin Byard signed with somebody?
Who?
You said Kevin Byard signed with somebody?
Yeah, he signed with the Bears.
Oh, well, good for him.
That's what we said. Hey, but do y'all think that he gonna have the, you know, post Eagles success like everybody else do, or you think he gonna still be bunned?
I think so.
No, I think he's gonna be good.
I will put money on that.
Exactly, He is a good safety. He a decent safety. He definitely all pro safety. Watch you go out have an all pro year next year just because he don't play all pro no more.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, yeah, who the fuck y'all hiring back there?
But out of this list right here, who is the one that you guys want the most for Howie to sign, man?
Let me start this one off right here. So number 1 on my list is Justin Simmons. We gotta get Justin Simmons. And number 2 is Xavier McKinney, the first guy on the list. If we get those 2 guys, if Howie could pull those 2 guys out the bag, this defense, that would be a cornerstone. And we want to make sure our safeties is good and know how to play. Because last year we had some, you know, some up and downs in the safety room and we got beat like an African drum. But this year, if we can bring those 2 guys in here and shore up that safety room, look, man, that'll definitely make me happy. Those are my 2 guys.
Yeah,
and CJ Gardner-Johnson. CJ Johnson.
Yes.
I can't forget CJ too.
I was gonna say CJ and McKinney. They just some ball hawking, trash talking,
Mhm.
high energy guys. Those would be my two picks right there. You know, young guys as well. So
Yeah.
who else we got on there?
Anybody
Anybody really else is give me no vibes like McKinney and CJ right there.
I mean,
I'm
Cameron
with
Curl
Kev.
is all right, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
Curl strength.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Quincy, my
I'm
bad.
with Kev, man. I'm definitely taking CJ Garner Johnson. We gotta make their reunion back. We gotta make it right from for how we did him. We should have paid him the first time. I would have never chose James Bradbury over him. So yeah, I would definitely go CJ Garner Johnson and Xavier McKinney. But you can't go wrong with Xavier McKinney and Justice Simmons as well. That's a good 1-2 punch too. But yeah, I just gotta get my boy CJ back, bro. It just feel like we're gonna get. I hope he ain't sticking his ways. I hope.
True. Like for me, man, like even though like the best thing for us, it would have definitely, like you guys said, it would be CJ Garner Johnson and Xavier McKinney. But most likely, we're not gonna get both of them because they're both young as hell and they're both gonna want a bag. You know. So the more realistic that I see us getting on probably Justin Simmons, because I think he's like 30 or 31 right now. So I think we can get him, and we probably maybe can get either Xavier McKinney or CJ Garner Johnson as well, which is still gonna be freaking phenomenal if we get either one of them.
All right. So if those two guys come in, pause and they gonna start. So who do we put on the bench? Do we put Blankenship
Just
on
like
the bench?
Sandy McDaniel just said, bro.
Sure.
Blankenship, bro.
You gotta get on the bench, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's my dog, but
Yeah, he going on the bench.
he's stuck in the red zone and he be too late, man.
But he's
a liability in coverage for sure.
a hell of a depth
he's
piece
not
though.
trash. He just
Yeah,
needs to get better
facts,
in
Kev.
coverage, bro.
Facts, Kev. He definitely would be great rotational piece. Excuse me. But I just don't. I think we need to shore that up with some veteran presence and also some guys who we know can play, some proven guys. And Justin Simmons, he's familiar with our new defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio. So that definitely play a part in if we scoop him up this week or not. So
that is a fact too. Now I wouldn't mind either Micah Hyde or Jordan Poyer too, man. Because they still dogs too, man. They played pretty good last year as well, So like if we cannot get Justin Simmons, and I wouldn't mind either one of them either.
What about Jeremy Chin? We was all jumping up and down, towards the middle of the season last year about Jeremy Chin. I mean, I wouldn't be too mad about Jeremy Chin. I think he'd be all right.
But
not my first choice.
Bro, I'm sorry, it gotta be, bro. It gotta be CJ Garner Johnson, Xavier McKinney, or Justin Simmons for me, bro, or Jordan Poyer. But I mean, Jeremy Chin, I mean, he's good, but I'm saying, like, come on now, there's gonna be a first option over them. I'm talking about, like, as far as the office wise, like you would think they'll pick him over all of them, unless they try to be cheap.
But it just depends on if we can get Xavier McKinney or Justin Simmons. They might be commanding that money that we're not trying to give out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see.
That's all it's boiled down to.
Hey, didn't the Browns re-sign Eddie Jackson? I thought they re-signed him.
I don't know. I know the Browns just got that receiver from Denver.
Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy, yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, that's the Browns.
Yeah, they got
the
Jerry
Bears.
Jeudy.
The Bears. My bad. I'm talking about Eddie Jackson. I thought the Bears re-signed him.
I don't know if they did or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
They probably did. I think they did actually. I think they did resign him. Yeah, so he's out of the board too. So now the next one is, let me bring it up. Something that another position that we really need as well, man. Hold on. Let me bring it up real quick.
We don't need many pieces though. We just need a few pieces to drop in. I'm thinking about our depth chart right now. We don't need a lot. We need just a few pieces on the defense, a few pieces on the offense. Man, we right back at it.
There you go. So over here on DBs, man, who do you think we can, try to get on? How we can get it over here?
And Jesse Jackson, Darius Williams, Rashawn Jenkins, Devontae Madison, Darius White,
I'll
and
be cool with Xavier Howard. I mean, I'll be even cool with White. You know, I mean, a lot of those, all of those guys. Or let's look at this list real quick. Besides, well, all of those guys are better than James Bradbury.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
everybody,
but
even
I know we're
Devontae
not getting
Madison.
rid of them. I know we're not getting
I
rid
don't
of
know
them.
about Jamal Adams though.
Well,
Shit. Oh God, he better than James Bradbury.
he better than
Nah,
James Bradbury,
bro.
but
I was watching some of
Oh, he's
Seahawks game
trash,
last
but
year.
I don't like Jamal Adams is overrated as hell, but he's still better than James Bradbury.
yeah, Bradbury trash, bro. And I've been hearing they've been trying to figure out a home for this dude. Is he gonna play safety? I want him to play the bench, like the furthest
Man,
spot he can sit in, bro. Because
bro,
obviously
if
we
they
can't get rid of him. So if you put him on the field next season, bro, we're done. We're gonna get torched. We're gonna
yeah,
get
Facts,
torched.
because he's going to be.
bro, if he can
They're
eat the
going to
cap
point him
from
out.
Carson Wentz, we can eat
Air
that little
raid
money
his
he
side.
got. If
Look,
we,
I
if we
would,
can eat the money from Carson Wentz, we can eat the money from him, bro. Like, come on. We can take that little cap hit. Fuck that. He got to roll.
yeah, bro. He is a liability in coverage. We talk about all these other guys like Reed, but he is a liability in coverage. He can't tackle. I don't know
And
where his
he,
skill set went. So you know
man, God, and he's soft.
he is, bro.
But hey, Jesse Jackson, though, he got that bag in, bro. He said, fuck that.
Yeah,
He
he
started
had
getting,
what, like the most picks within the last 4 years, something like that, right? 20. He
he
had like
had like
28
8 picks
picks.
with the Patriots, and then he went to the Chargers, and then he stunk it up over there.
He was
But
picking
they
shit
paid him a
off for
bag.
sure, but like he said, he got that big deal, and then he fell off the face of the earth after that. He ain't hear no more about J.C. Jackson. I don't remember. I mean, you go look up his stats because he was really picking shit off for
Yeah,
like 3-4 years straight.
Yeah,
He had like
yep.
almost 30
Because
picks in like 4 years.
Slay was big grinding too on his podcast, a couple of his podcasts.
Yeah.
But hey, how y'all feel about Project Diggs? Is he good?
Homer
yeah,
he's a savvy vet.
yeah. He
He played
good.
with Slade. Slade be talking about Quandre Latin, how he mentored him back in Detroit. You know, but I know he plays safety. He's
Yeah,
decent. You know,
I
he'll
like what
behave,
Bird Gang just said right there. I like what Bird Gang trade Bunbury for a bag of chips. Trade him for anything we can get from the
though.
Dollar Tree.
I forgot about
Uh,
Sertan.
for anything we trying to give him away.
Yeah, we'll give Denver we'll give him Sweat and JB and a pick. Sertan. I take that.
I was just about to say that right now, Quinn.
We give him Sweat,
I'll do the same thing too,
JB and a
man.
pick.
Bunbury.
Yeah, he need to go, bro. He need to go. So how long y'all think Slay gonna be a Philadelphia Eagle? You know, looking at all the things that we've been going through with him the past season. You know, I'm not saying he you know he's not good. He just his mentality sometimes is kind of off. You know,
Right.
and he just
I
say
think
some
he's gonna.
things. What'd you say?
No, my fault. I cut you. Go ahead.
No, you good.
No, I was just gonna say I think he's gonna get rid of him after next season
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
man, I don't know. He just don't got the right mindset. He's too friendly for me, bro.
Yeah,
Like you can be cool, but when they on the field, bro, y'all don't need to be friends.
facts.
I feel like we need to get younger at the position. I feel like this would be his last year, but like when you just brought up the DB chart, if Slay is going to be at corner with another guy, maybe another veteran we sign for a year or two, but this draft we gotta get some guys who want to take over at cornerback. Like we don't draft linebackers and we don't draft corners in the first round. We just don't do it, and it's time to rebuild these positions. We can't keep getting these older guys on 1 or 2 year deals. We need to go ahead and have some homegrown talent. We need to. I would love to hit on the day one start at the corner position this year.
With pick 22.
That guys, when was the last time we had a guy who was just break out from the go?
At corner?
Jalen Carter, yeah, but I'm talking like a rookie who is just a straight up game changer for the team. Smitty, you're right.
Smitty a dog. Like I'll never take nothing from Smitty. Smitty is A1.
He did his thing that year.
Yeah,
for sure.
A1. Smitty a dog. But we need some that from a linebacker or a cornerback position. We need that day one starter mentality from one of those positions because we don't do that. We already know we don't draft linebackers. And last cornerback that we drafted was any good was who with Lito Shepherd or somebody. Like I don't even know. It really ain't. We don't draft corners well. We always
we
go.
way too late too, bro.
Yeah.
Third and fourth
Right.
round. Man. Come on, bro. They be
Mhm.
trying to develop them. Like, why not get a player that's? I mean, you gonna pay some.
There you go.
If
Philly,
you got a
Philly.
first round pick, you gonna pay somebody anyway. So why not get what you need?
Yeah.
So we
Hey,
don't
so
have
that
to worry
means
about it. You gonna have to pay
you
him.
hit
Absolutely.
it on the head right there, Quest. You're gonna have to break bread regardless.
But
You gonna
I
pay
feel
somebody
like
free agency, or you gonna pay that rookie who then evolved over 4 years and then he due for a contract. You're gonna pay regardless. You're gonna come
Yeah.
out. You gonna come out your pockets regardless.
Yep.
So
do, do
you might as
y'all?
well get some
I,
homegrown talent.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel like we gonna go O line deep or defensive line in the first round? Now that Kelsey and Cox gone, like 'cause we kind of do the same shit every year. I feel
Mhm.
like they're gonna draft an offensive lineman. I just feel like it's too much talent to get an offensive lineman in the first round. Like I don't feel like the dude from Oklahoma is better than most of these defensive players that's gonna be in the first round.
Right. Well, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it depends on what happened on the trade block. And when I say that, I mean if we move off of Reddick or we move off of Sweat, then yes, we're gonna probably go the edge or something with the first pick because it's so many guys who they probably looking at. And you know what's the dude from UCLA, Lot 2? I can't remember his
Yep.
first name. I butcher his first name all the time.
Oh
Lot
yeah.
2, and we got Robinson, Darius
Bob
Robinson,
Robinson.
Jared
Bob Robinson.
Verse. Yeah, we got all these guys who I know the Eagles who they on the Eagles radar. I know Howie. And especially if we thinking about moving on from Reddick, which really blows my mind. Sweat, I'm kind of cool with. Well, I mean, we already know that we can package Sweat up, and get some draft capital or something. But if we move off one of those guys, I think that we go defensive end or edge with the first pick, which I don't agree with. But I know
I'm
Howie,
cool
man.
with the edge, a defensive pick over the offensive line. That's what I don't.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
for
feel like
sure,
we should do it in the
for
first
sure,
round. Or
for
I don't feel
sure,
like we should do it in the first or second round. This
for
year we
sure.
can't do it. Bro. We just got too much to address on the defense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Bird Gang.
like I said, I
Latu
wouldn't be
is a dog.
surprised.
Latu is a dog. Now I got to give him credit. He is a dog. He's going. He got familiarities with the Philadelphia Eagles already with the organization. So it just makes sense in my mind that how we would try to make that pick. Especially if we move off one of these edge guys, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. But we're gonna miss some. We're gonna miss the linebackers that we want. I can tell you that.
That's gonna hurt, boy.
Man, can we at least get paid?
You, 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 you guys don't think Cooper or Trotter is gonna be there at our first second round pick?
I think Trotter might.
Trotter might be there, but I don't think Cooper gonna be there. I think
My
if,
dog.
like my dog Weezy. But hey,
Crazy with the fresh sweet twists.
Look at that.
Yeah, I feel like if we like say because I think the Cowboys got the 24th pick. I think in the first round. See, say
Yep.
we go offensive line, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Cooper be on the board still. The Cowboys gonna take him.
Oh yeah, because they need
They're not gonna
linebacker,
bullshit.
Quezzy. You're right. Absolutely. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
But they need wide receivers too, though.
Well, they still got Brandon Cooks coming back. They still got Lamb. They got Ferguson.
I thought wasn't he only 1 year deal?
I'm pretty sure he coming back, bro. I'm pretty sure. I swear I seen that they bringing him back.
Yo,
who coming back? Who y'all talking about?
We talking about Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks.
We were just saying with our pick in the first round, let's say we get an offensive lineman with the first pick. The Cowboys got the 24th pick in the draft. They're gonna pick one of the linebackers. They're gonna get the Cooper guy if he's still there, for sure.
Absolutely. Especially since they just moved Parsons to edge. Like, with this I think that last move, he's strictly an edge now. He's not a linebacker. So they need linebackers, especially with them losing Van Der Esch. They need linebackers.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Van Der Esch. He was forced to retire when he could.
Yeah. So Philly said, how we going D-line? They're going to have some cornerback in the second round to grab. I like that guy from Rutgers too.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Melrose.
Yeah.
Number 16. He's straight. Yeah, dog.
So everybody, Philly got the notion that we going defensive line too, especially with these reports, man. It just makes sense.
Yep.
That's a fact.
I just
I think we're going D line too, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I
And
just
it's just
son,
how he
bro.
does, you know.
That's
Yep.
gonna fucking suck.
It is, bro. It
Man,
is.
please just not son, bro. That's the bread and butter to our defense. Man,
Yes.
So we think Trotter going to be the best linebacker in the draft.
Yeah.
man.
Who Trotter?
Especially
I
with
think
Fletch,
one of them, though.
especially with Fletch retiring too, though, y'all.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
That's
think he
another
better.
thing.
I don't think he better than Cooper or Payne Willis, but I got him like the third ranked best linebacker
Who
in the
Trotter?
draft. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel the
Yeah.
I don't
same
think
way.
he's better than Cooper or
I
Payne
either
Willis.
got him. I got Wilson. Him and Wilson is like leveled out, or maybe Wilson could be a little better, or Trotter could be a little better. But those getting one of those guys would definitely help us out in the linebacker room if we're not able to get Cooper, which I don't think we're gonna do anyway. Hopefully Byron
I don't
Murphy
think
out
you
of
can lose
Texas.
with either three of
No,
those
we're
guys. I
gonna
don't
get.
think you're going to lose out. If you get Peyton Willis, Trotter, or Adrian Cooper, they're going to be productive for the organization
Absolutely.
for sure.
Yep.
That's the defensive tackle, ain't it? Brian Murphy.
Yeah, that's the dude from Texas. I think he an N, ain't he?
We got too many defensive tackles.
Yeah,
man.
I think he is.
Is he an N or a
We got
tackle?
too many defensive tackle.
He a tackle. Okay.
Yeah, we got too many. We got fucking 5 defensive tackles.
But that's
2
one
first
thing,
rounders,
bro. Like
1 third.
I'm cool with what we got at the tackle. Of course, I want to bulk up a little bit, but Milton Williams, bro, I think Milton Williams is gonna be a breakout season for Milton Williams. We need to make
Right.
sure that we can't forget about Milton Williams, dog. Milton Williams is one of those guys who up and coming in our roster,
Yep.
who everybody keep forgetting about. I'm not forgetting about Milton Williams, bro. He a
Can't
dog.
forget about him, Williams. He a
No,
dog,
he a
man.
dog.
He be making plays, especially when you get him on the field. Yeah, he
Yeah.
gonna make fucking plays, bro.
Absolutely. So we can't forget about him either. But man, I don't know, bro. I want to go linebacker. I still want to go linebacker, but I don't think
Me
it's gonna
too.
happen.
First
Gonna
round?
happen. The
We'll
first
go
pick.
Hell
linebacker
yeah.
first round?
First
So I got a
pick.
question for y'all. So what if Quinion Mitchell, Kool-Aid, Chop Robinson, Cooper, and let's see, TJ Tampa and the other guy, the other corner from Alabama, all there. Who y'all picking out of them?
You talking about who's that dude from Alabama? He
The
nasty
other corner.
too. Damn, I
Yeah, the
forgot
other
his
corner.
name.
It's like I forgot his name.
Because
Who,
Max
Arnold?
Melton is good, and it's that Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold a dog, bro. But he gonna be there, I think, around our second or third pick. And I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at that.
Yeah, that would be great too, man.
Quiz, run that back to me. Run that list back to me, man. You said if you named the list of guys,
we on the
and
board.
if they would be there with the first pick, run that back to me.
If we on the board at 22 and Cooper's still on the board, Quinion Mitchell, Kool-Aid, Chop Robinson, the other corner from Alabama, TJ Tampa, who would y'all pick out of it? And let's just say the offensive lineman, they are the top offensive lineman, they gone. Who y'all picking out of them?
Cooper.
I was gonna say Adrian Cooper.
Yeah,
He
it's
there.
tough with him.
I can't let him slide.
Mm-mm.
He played.
Might have
He
to
don't
take
play
Tampa.
middle linebacker though, do he?
I might have to take Tampa because I don't know.
You want Tampa?
Hell yeah.
It's not a bad pick.
Corner linebackers for me.
Yeah.
One of those, bro. I don't want no old lineman with the first pick, bro. I'm
Man,
sorry.
it's gonna make me so mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too.
Because that's gonna be like a red shirt. Like he's not gonna play. Like we'll be wasting that first
It's gonna
pick.
be waste of fucking pick.
Yeah, he's not gonna play.
Tyler Saints for nothing last year.
Yeah. No, we can't do that, man. We can't do
And
that.
why pick on the first round if we have on Styling University as well, man? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like,
Exactly.
like we can get someone on the third round and he can coach him up, man.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
what round did we take Mile off?
The
Seventh?
he
Seventh round.
yeah, last round. He was last.
So it ain't no need to take no motherfucking lineman with the first
Exactly.
pick.
That's a great point.
Not no offensive lineman.
That's a great point.
Defense stacked this year, bro. This draft, there's no way. I'm sorry, they tackle from Oklahoma are not better than a lot of these defensive players, bro. I'm
Are
sorry.
you talking about Tyler Guyton?
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him.
Them
Yeah,
picks,
thing
them
line.
first couple picks need to be spent on day one starters or guys who you at least think is gonna be a day one starter.
Mm-hmm.
I said we need to be drafting those guys who the red shirt behind another guy. We need We need some guys to step in, drop them in right now. Let's get rolling, man. We
Pause
are
on that.
in. Yeah. Pause. But we in win now mode.
Oh,
We in win
I
now
don't
mode.
feel like we should touch O-line to like 4th, 5th round or some shit. Like
And then we just
first 4 picks we defense, bro.
we just got what 4 more compensatory picks as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we could use one of those picks, one of
You
those
just got
later
4 more
picks.
picks
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just got 4 more picks, bro. How we
from
about
who?
to, man, I can't even remember, bro. I gotta look at
Yeah,
the.
hey, I remember that shit. Though. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we got 4 more picks.
That's
I think we
crazy.
have 8 total.
Mm-hmm.
We got 8 total picks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got like 2
We're
first.
gonna do
We
some
got
trading
2
though.
second
I believe he's gonna
rounders,
do some
2
trading.
third rounders.
Bird
So-
Gang, I don't want to trade Sweat.
He said, "Y'all
Bird
see
Gang
Sweat?
31.
We're Sweat. We need Sweat from Texas in a second. Oh, okay.
Are you talking about? Yeah.
BG, what is he a lineman or a linebacker? I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember fully.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about Sweat either.
Yeah,
Shit, I thought he was talking about Josh Sweat, fool.
How y'all
Trade
feel
block.
about, how y'all feel about Xavier Worthy?
I'm cool with it, man. Can he catch? I mean, I know he fast as hell, but we got somebody that's fast as hell, but can't catch a cold.
Can't catch a goddamn ball, man.
Yeah,
Pause.
you can have all that speed. You can have all that speed. That's fine and dandy. But can you track the ball?
Can you
track
hold
it?
on to that motherfucker when you
Exactly.
catch it
Exactly.
through contact? Is he good at that though? 'Cause I know that motherfucker fast, bro.
Fast as hell, bro. Fast as lightning. But I don't know how. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can catch, but we got to see if he can catch at the next level.
Facts.
Because
And Bergang said he's a D tackle.
yeah,
Are you talking about
monster.
Brian Murphy?
No, the Sweat dude.
He said
No,
Sweat. I don't know that,
Sweat.
man. I gotta do my homework on him.
I don't know him, BG.
Yeah, I gotta do my homework on him for sure.
Now, let me ask you guys this: do you guys think there is a possibility of Kelly Ringo stepping up this coming up season and taking on James Bradbury's job, man?
I hope so.
Strong.
I hope so. Man, look, I'm ready to hire Wheezy out. Put Wheezy out there at corner, and we already we back at the bowl. Anybody over Bradbury?
I don't play
Bradbury
safety.
trash. You want to play
He
safety?
gotta go, bro.
I play safety, bro.
I don't like. He's just, we gotta move on from him, bro. It's time.
Hey, bro, yeah, it's time to move on from Bradbury because
Exactly.
you can't do nothing with
Trash,
that
man.
motherfucker. That boy is true garbage.
But what Howie say? He in the plans. Now, do you think he in the plans to get traded eventually, or is he in the
Come
plans
on,
to
Heidi.
remain?
You know what? You read my mind.
Get out of here.
You
Yeah.
got plans for him, all right.
What's the
Yeah,
plans?
get your ass out of here.
But this is a point I want to bring up real quick, man, because this is a season. Like, think about this, man. Howie has been the best GM. What, the last 2 seasons we can say somewhere around there. He's been like voted like the best GM or something like that. This could really solidify Howie as one of the greatest GMs if he can turn this team with all the retirements we got, all of the players that we lost the last 2 years, of how we can come back in and get this team playing, Super Bowl caliber football. That would rank Howie up really, really high, bro. Because this is going to be a season where Howie got to show and proof, because he got a lot of work to do, bro. A lot of work.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And that's the thing too, man, because I don't remember last time we had this much cap space,
Mhm.
and we're pretty, like, besides the running back, we're pretty stacked on the offense.
Absolutely.
What we really need is on stabilize on the defense. You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
we
And
need
with,
on
like,
defense.
we have like almost 50 mil on cap space. Like, bro, he can cook, man, this offseason, man.
Right. How we gotta just turn it up.
These damn Giants fans, bro. These damn Giants fans.
Oh my
These
God.
niggas is outside they fucking mind, bro.
Don't move Bradbury to nickel, bro. No, we can't move Bradbury to nickel.
Hey, we get him back.
Need to move
Get
him
him
off
back
the
to the Giants.
Yeah.
But
We
we
get him
just
back to the Giants, bro. That's what we need to do. Try and trade his ass back to the Giants. Some shit. Give him the fuck off our squad.
yeah.
experience of the coach.
I think so
Yes,
too,
yes.
Bird Gang. I really think
Exactly.
so. It was more of on Sean Desai and Matt Patricia's more than anything, you know.
Oh
They're
yeah,
on,
But
but
I gotta give him blame for how Jeffrey Lurie though. Like, come on, man, we had a ready team to win. Why would you bring an inexperienced coach like that? Like, why would you hire? Like, come on, man, it was plenty of other coaches you could have went. And just like how they did this offseason season already, they already gave the job of like super quick. We don't wait our options for nothing. Like I
right.
feel like we messed up with it. Like it's okay to be patient sometimes. I feel
Yep.
like you shouldn't have never put them type of coaches, inexperienced coaches on a ready Super Bowl winning team
We're not
that was
bringing.
ready to win, bro.
We ain't bringing back Derek Barnett, bro. You can forget
I
about
knew
that,
you
bro.
were gonna say something. I
Nah,
knew you were
bro.
gonna be the
No,
Ain't nobody,
absolutely
Well,
not.
I'm sorry about that, brother. We can't do that.
yeah, no,
Like
nah, it
that's
ain't
one player that left the Eagles and still stinks. Like still
I
ain't good.
completely disagree with that right there. I
Yeah,
completely disagree.
we don't need
That
him,
nigga
bro.
had me one
He's
of the most
that we
fights
got the
that
main
I almost
column
want to
taken
fight
care
Derek
of,
Barnett.
getting experienced coaches, draft the right players, have a good free agency, and we good.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
facts.
agree with that.
So
Bird
y'all
Gang
wouldn't
said we
bring back
got
Shaq Leonard, bro.
about
Oh,
4
yeah.
stars added and a good draft.
I
Nah,
agree.
That's
I agree
fact
with
too.
that, BG. Just you need a few players. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a few day one starters. We just gotta do our due diligence in this draft. This draft is loaded. Just do your due
When is the
diligence.
draft?
Say what?
Like what April what?
Oh yeah, I think it was late April.
yeah, it's in April,
Yeah,
April
something like that.
12th, 13th, something like that.
Okay.
Let
So
me
we'll
look.
probably
We
we
can
gotta do
damn sure
another
right back in the
another mock draft, bro. We gotta do another mock draft, like probably the next stream or something. You know,
It's
so
so
Kevin can do one too.
so it's the 25th and the 27th.
Of
That's what
April?
it's saying. Yeah, of
April.
April. Yeah,
Right.
April. It's gonna be in
Damn,
Detroit.
this shit coming fast too.
So do those
Hell yeah.
those mock draft simulators? Do they kind of like update? Like being that we just had the combine and folks that ran or whatever they did their exercises. Will they update like player stocks type shit?
I don't know. That's a good
I
question.
don't know. Either.
But we need to do another one before the draft. Maybe one or two of them before the draft. Especially, think about how much work that we put in since we started doing that mock draft. Because a lot of our decisions that probably done changed. So I wouldn't mind doing another one.
I'm down. Pause.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Hey man, let's give a shout out to everybody on the chat, man. Shout out to everybody on the chat. Shout out everybody. We have 80 people over here, man. So between all the channels, I appreciate all you guys, man. That
We got 80 motherfuckers in here.
Make
Yeah,
sure you
keep rocking
subscribe
with
to
your boy.
all the channels, man.
The
The links on the description below, man. All right, I want to
Absolutely.
show you guys something else as well, man. It's never too early. We're not gonna do like a full prediction yet, but we already know who we're gonna be playing coming 2024. Let me pull it up, man. Let me pull it up real quick if I can find it.
Bro, it ain't nobody out of Georgia.
You talking about that's in the draft?
Yeah, it's you.
Hell
They
yeah,
usually
bro.
got plenty of motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, Brock Bowers. What you talking
That's
about?
the only nigga though, cuz.
No. They got that safety too.
The bullet dude.
Bullard,
Bullard.
Javon
Buller,
Bullard.
yeah,
He nasty,
cold.
dog. They got a couple nice guys coming out this year.
They got some offensive linemen coming out. Pause.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys can see that?
yeah, we can see it.
Hold
All
on,
right. So this is the schedule, the Eagles schedule
Hey,
for
make
next.
it a little closer.
What happened?
Make it a little bigger.
Hold on, real
I don't know
quick.
if you can pause.
This is the
Pause
on there.
This is
It's not.
in
It's
order.
not in this good. It's all right. No,
Yeah,
you
this is
good,
gonna
bro.
be
You
for.
good, brother.
Yeah, that's for the coming up season. So we know we're playing the Commanders, the Giants, and the Cowboys. Now we are going to be playing the Bengals as well,
I'm playing Ravens.
Baltimore, the Saints, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Browns, the Steelers, the Bucks, the Rams, the Packers, and the Jaguars.
Ooh, the Steelers finna get Russell Wilson. They can
Oh,
run his
damn.
ass up out of there.
Yeah, most likely.
Hey, I might be going to the Steelers game, bro. My
Cause they
girl.
can run him
for
up
real?
out of there.
That's gonna be in Philly, huh?
Yeah, my girl is Steelers fan too.
Yep.
Shit,
Hey,
I might
what game
come
we
through there
playing in
too.
Brazil? What that Brazil game at?
That's the first game,
The Cleveland game.
right?
Playing Washington in Brazil?
No, we don't know
Cleveland.
yet. We don't know who we
We don't
playing.
know yet. We don't know yet.
Oh,
We don't
okay,
know
okay,
when
okay,
it's gonna
okay.
be
I thought
played.
we was playing
Okay, yes,
Cleveland.
all the dates to be determined. Okay.
But we gonna be
So-
considered home, right? So it's gonna be a away team. Is that correct, or am I wrong about that? Are we
Say that
considered
again.
Schedule
home?
looking kind of soft though. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
y'all.
right.
Yeah, against
It's good.
against the
It's good
Steelers.
news.
I think we're gonna be the home team.
No, we're
No,
gonna be
the
the home team
schedule-
in
That's out there
Brazil.
first to play there.
I'm just saying the schedule look kind of soft. Period, bro.
We gotta
All
play
these
the
are
trash-
winnable fucking games right here.
We got some trash games at home, bro. Other than the Steelers game.
Yeah.
Appreciate
we
you,
can-
Bird Gang.
Except for the Packers. The Packers. You we play Jacksonville.
I mean, the only hard teams really that I see it is gonna be the Bengals.
The Bengals, the Ravens,
Browns,
it, bro.
Ravens,
Pittsburgh.
Browns, Ravens,
Maybe the
Packers.
maybe the Packers, man, because the Packers is nice. They're gonna be good.
Bro, all these are winnable games. Cause
Yeah, we can definitely win this. We can definitely.
Now,
look at this damn schedule, cuz.
What do you got?
This the
what do you
official
guys
schedule?
prediction for?
I can't do it
this
yet,
schedule.
dogger. I can't do it yet. It's too early.
Yeah,
I gotta see what how we do. What type of roster he put together before I make any type of predictions. Because
Me too.
I just can't. I can't do it yet.
But I can tell you, like I just said, bro, we can win all these fucking games.
I think we can be over 500 for sure. We definitely should be over 500. I could definitely make that prediction.
Bro, even if we don't get nobody on defense, just with that offense, if we're not over 500, bro, we gotta be a completely rebuild, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's no way.
And Nick Sirianni getting fired.
ASAP. Fired this season, bro. Like after 3 games.
You gotta get rid of him.
He gotta be gone, bro.
Right,
Hold
man.
on.
You gotta see what that roster look like first.
Big games. They gave us all the big time games on the road.
That
Hey,
is
do
true.
y'all
Yeah, Boston,
do y'all
that's
want
gonna
to
be
get
a
rid of
hard
Sweat,
one,
bro?
man.
No,
Right
not
price.
finished, no.
Sweaty J.
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of him, but I
Get rid of
definitely
him.
feel like we can get some good draft capital for him if we do. I don't want to get rid of him though.
I don't want to get rid of him either, man.
But if
Cuz
it-
holla, he 26, cuz.
But just think about this though. If you got to choose between Sweaty or Haas, I'm going Haas. You know what I mean? I'm going Haas. I got to keep
Haas.
Haas.
I want to keep Haas too, but he's 30.
But Haas is
Well,
different.
look, well,
He elite.
that shit that don't mean shit, bro. Because
No,
I be
no.
running like a motherfucker. Nah,
That's
man,
what I'm
I take that back.
That's what I'm saying. And Haas is elite, bro.
That year.
Lam-
You right,
Most
man.
consistent play on defense. On that defense.
Wide receiver 3,
Bro.
I like Lad McConkey, but I also like that guy Xavier Leggett. Like with that
Oh,
Quezzy put
yeah,
us
I forgot
on.
my boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man,
who I
man.
want wide receiver.
Oh, hell yeah.
That boy's serious.
Damn, I
He is
forgot
serious.
about him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
I
wide
forgot
receiver
about
3.
him.
And we can get him
Hey, that's
late
that-
too. We
Is
can
that the
get him
dude
late.
from Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Okay.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Kenny, I don't think the schedule tough, man. I think the only 2 teams that's actually gonna give it like trouble is gonna be the like I said, the Bengals and
The Ravens.
the Ravens.
Fool,
And maybe
the
Packers,
Steelers.
you know?
And we don't know what Bengals we getting, bro. We don't know what Bengals we getting, to be honest.
I mean,
Yeah,
didn't
you right about that too.
They did tag, I think, T. Higgins, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah.
or they're talking about
Oh, they tagged him.
tagging him.
Mhm.
And let's be real, they're gonna sign Jamar Chase.
Mhm.
So
Right.
you know,
I heard they're gonna lose their running back, though, ain't
Hey, they finna get
yeah,
rid of
Joe
Joe
Mixon's
Mixon.
gonna be gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Bird Gang.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate that, man, for sure.
Bird Gang said 14-3.
Woo!
I
Woo!
can't make a prediction.
Oh,
Woo!
I'm telling y'all, though.
I was gonna say
I
on
would
the
make
low
it.
end, we're gonna win about 12 games next year, just because of who we are.
14-3 is crazy. I mean, I would love
I say
that.
on the low end.
I
Well,
say
on the high end, I say
13-4, like
14.
13-4.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 12 wins. That might be. I gotta see what this roster looking like. I gotta see.
Okay, yeah. I ain't making a prediction.
If Jalen Hurts cut down on these goddamn turnovers, bro.
Well, I think he's gonna do
Yeah.
that because we gotta blame those I blame those turnovers on coaching. 100%.
It's on both of them, bro. It's on both of them, Hot. I'm sorry.
Well,
A lot of them,
I get he,
a lot of them turnovers was on the coaching. Cause at the same time, man, this nigga was fumbling too. He was throwing
he
fucking
fumbled. That's what he
interceptions.
do. He
He
fumbled.
fumbling and throwing picks, bro. But hey, I still love the shit out of him. Pause.
I get it. And look, Jalen, he's not above criticism. He got to play better. He know that. He know that as
Damn
well.
right.
But you got to send these guys on better routes. You got to be able to move the middle of the field. You got to be able
You
to
right.
use hot routes. I mean, we already been through all this, so I can't really blame all that on Jalen exclusively because Brian Johnson, Nick Sirianni was trash.
Horrible.
They were horrible.
Hey, terrible, bro.
So
That's
with
crazy.
Kellen Moore, bro, I bet you that the interception and turnovers decrease because it's gonna be motherfuckers running wide open. You watch. It ain't gonna be stale and slow. It's gonna be tight ends on the move. It's gonna be everybody.
1,000,004 vertical routes.
Yeah,
that's what they be running. 1,000,004 vertical routes and shit, bro. What the fuck? Come on with that. You ain't gonna win games like that, bro.
That's a good point.
Niggas
gonna
gonna shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Whenever you have
been
the
the same
offensive
kid.
team running back calling your plays, like they know what you're gonna be running on
It's
the
a
national
problem.
television, bro. Come on,
Yeah, it's
now.
a problem.
Yo,
That's
how
a
embarrassing
problem.
was that? How embarrassing was that? You know, as a fan base, when a whole nother running back telling you what play you about to run, man, that was embarrassing, bro. I hope
That
we
shit
never
was
go
crazy.
back to that again.
Made
Dog, that was terrible. That shit was
Christian
so bad.
McCaffrey was like, man, watch this, cuz they finna run this, and bam, what we do? Run that shit.
Yep.
That's what we messed up. That hiring them two dumb, them two idiots.
Yep.
So, what is your patience level with Nick Sirianni that's coming up season?
If we lose 2 straight games, he getting fired.
Shit, according
Oh God, we better not go on the losing streak. He out of here for me.
Hey, bro,
We
look.
better not go on the losing streak.
Say, look here, y'all. Hey, bro, if he lose, yeah, I'm with you too. Cause if this nigga come out on a losing streak, he gotta go. I can't do
If
it.
we lose, bro, if we
Especially
lose,
like a 3-game losing streak or something, bro. The nigga got to go.
nigga, if we lose the first game of the season, I want him gone. This is how I'm feeling, bro.
God.
First,
I'm gonna say this.
The first game.
That's crazy. That's wild. So imagine this though. Imagine if they come out and they lose 21-20, something like maybe 1 point. It was, or you know, or say it was 44-45. It was a good game. It was a shootout. He's still gone, no matter how we lose.
He on the bro. He gone, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We saw this shit last year, bro. Can't go through it again.
I would say
you can't open up with an L. There's
look. If I don't know, man, because look, dog, he done took us to how many straight playoffs? And the Super Bowl?
3.
We let Doug get
it. You can't fire shit like that, bro. You can't fire shit like that, bro.
Well, you can, but it got to be a downfall this season. It got to be a downfall this season.
What makes him? He didn't do more than Doug Peterson.
No, he ain't win no damn Super Bowl.
Hell no.
Look, if that play calling is the same, that's what will do it for me.
Yeah.
If we come out next year and the play calling is the exact same shit, we if we complaining about the exact same shit next year,
Karen, don't even say it, bro. You give me, bro. I'm getting PTSD with that bullshit, bro. I remember that Tampa game. I was happy that we won, but bro, oh man, bro.
Talking about the first Tampa game last year, where Swift ran all over those guys. Oh, you was there. You was there. That's right.
Damn, you was at that game.
Yep.
What happened?
I said you was at that game.
Yeah, remember, like we went live, and I told you guys, I'm like, bro, like just wait, because we were down on that, especially on the end zone. We were down on this offense, bro, because we're talking about this offense on the end zone. I was like, let's give like 4 or 5 games, you know, and nothing got better, bro. It didn't get better. So
worse.
If it doesn't change, we know it's Nick Sirianni. It's nobody else but Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, if that's the case, then he has to kick rocks, cuz.
Well, at least you got to
Yeah.
see a win. At least you got to see a win, dog. I went to the Dallas game where we got beat. Like
God damn,
bad.
bro. I
Yeah.
would have been
We
pissed.
got beat
Yeah.
bad at that
Oh,
Dallas
no.
game, bro.
I went to
I
the
hate the
Christmas
Cowboys.
Eve game, the year 2022. We lost.
I was at that game, Quasi. I was at that game too. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
ain't know you did. Yeah, you ain't know. I
That's
didn't even have a
crazy.
channel then. I didn't have my channel then.
Cuz I hate the Cowboys, bro.
I do too,
Shoot,
man.
man. I would have been livid, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was already living though we were playing it on whenever I went to watch it as well. But
Mhm.
shit. Now losing to especially the Cowboys, oh hell no, bro.
Oh, we got blasted. Pause.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
I'm talking about
shit.
they gave us
Man.
hell walking up out of there, dog.
Fact.
I'm gonna play that somebody real quick. Them folks gonna stop
Hey,
talking.
Howard,
Hey.
hey, Howard, that's the video you had made. This is before I knew you, like I know you now. But you had
Mhm.
made a video walking. I think you were walking through AT&T Stadium, and you were talking shit before the game.
Mhm.
Was that what you were talking about? That one right there.
Well, no, the first time I went, I was talking shit after the game,
Okay.
and we still lost though. We still lost,
Okay,
but this
okay.
is when Gardner Minshew was the quarterback, and I went
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
yeah,
two
that
times I
game.
went
Yeah,
to
that
the
shit.
AT&T
That-
Stadium, we lost. We lost.
Yep.
And I talked shit the first time, but the second time I was running about that hoe like I'm trying to get the fuck out of there, dog.
The one
Hey,
I
you
went
gotta
to,
talk shit, bro, no matter what.
The
Yeah.
dude told me, he said, you know y'all ain't going to the Super Bowl, right? The year we went to the Super Bowl, I was like, bro, really, y'all going to the Super Bowl? All right. What happened? Nope. We ended up going to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That
Shit,
shit was
bro.
fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they stadium lit. I had fun.
For
Who
nah,
AT&T?
Yeah, that shit
Oh
fun.
yeah, that stadium fire.
You know,
Stadium
lit.
is dope as hell.
Lit. And
In
then you know, like
Germany.
you know how I go, like when it be on third down, they get to waving the towels and shit. I like
Yeah.
that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
shit lit.
Hey,
The
we need some
stadium dope.
goddamn towels.
Like soon as you
Yeah,
walk in, like all the chairs. My bad, dog. As soon as you walk in, they got the sorry ass. They give you a cowboy cup and they give you the towel, like all the towels laid on the seat. Like every seat. When you come in, everybody get a towel with a cowboy.
They ain't do that for me, bro.
Man, oh, but
I
they
wouldn't have
don't
took
win.
that shit anyway.
Quinn said they got the sorry in there.
No, I threw mine. Oh,
Oh,
God.
you threw the
I threw
towel?
my shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
Yeah,
took that, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Hey,
Shit
I
out
would
of
have
here.
pissed on that motherfucker and threw it away.
yeah, man. Yo, let me ask
Fuck
you
the
this.
Cowboys, bro.
How do you feel about the first game being in Brazil, man?
Love it.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
lit.
And we
I'm
host
glad
it.
that feels is, you know,
You
'cause
won it. Come on.
a lot of guys overseas like football, you know, or
Right.
it's becoming, you know, they starting to what's the word I'm looking for? They're starting to figure the game out or whatever, you know, just like I would say for us, I guess soccer is international, but it's really not, but it is, I guess. But I'm just glad we're going international. How about that? Let's get back on
Don't
the
offend Dogger, man.
Yeah, dog got a soccer player.
yeah,
Cold
you know
with
what I'm
it.
saying? But it's soccer. Okay, it's an American
It's just
sport
not big.
as well.
Look, it's just not big. It's just not big in the United States. If you go anywhere else, if you go to Asia, if you go to of course South America, on Africa, on Europe, anywhere else, there's no bigger sport than soccer,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
of course in America and in Canada.
I,
They need to fix FIFA, bro. The game FIFA, bro. I used to play the shit out that game.
This is
Oh,
fun.
FIFA?
Hell yeah.
I wish I'd have played soccer. I knew I would have been a good soccer player just because I was fast. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
I just knew I would be good at. I should have did really all sports. That's one thing I regret in high school. I just
Absolutely.
Football.
I should have did every single thing there was to do.
Yep. That's why I tell my
excel at
kids the
all.
same thing. Do everything.
Do
I regret
everything.
not playing
Yeah.
football.
That's a fact, man. But let me say this, man. Like this game, their first game being in Brazil, man. Anybody in the chat, man. If you're gonna go to Brazil, if you're gonna go to the game, look, just be careful over there, man. Because like South America, it's a different breed over there, man. Like don't trust anybody. If you're a guy and a girl approaches you, man, don't trust it, man. Let me tell you, because most likely they're gonna try to take you somewhere, and like try to like pretty much rob you. And it's not the girl. They're gonna take you somewhere where there's a gang.
They gonna
and they're
set you
gonna
up.
rob you. You know, they're gonna set you up, man. So just be careful because like it's crazy over there. You know, and that's anywhere pretty much like in South America. You know, but
man.
if anybody is gonna go, man, be careful, but have fun, bro, because it's crazy over there. It's like it's parties over there. It's insane, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
And
I wish
they-
the game was at the link though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you talking about the first game?
Yeah, I wish it was at the link though. I ain't gonna fucking care.
Can't make that up from game one. Offense was off. We'll get,
Yep.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that's true, man.
that's true.
True.
That's
That's
true.
Oh yeah,
That's I'll never forget them 3 fumbles. Was that the one against the Cowboys?
I don't know what game it
That
was.
one?
That's 3
Did the
fumble
3
games.
fumbles?
Yeah.
All three of our captains
Yeah,
fumbled
yeah.
that game. It was
Yeah,
fucking
Smitty
crazy.
fumble,
It
AJ
was
fumble, and I
Cowboys.
think Jalen fumble. Yep.
Yeah. All three of our
Yeah.
offensive captains fumbled, man.
I was mad as hell in there, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
man.
He played shaky as hell that game. He was
Yeah.
So them niggas was trash that game, cause the whole team offense was trash that game. Cause
Yeah, we blew
That's a
that one.
fact.
fool, I think AJ had like 2 fumbles that game.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Something like that, yeah.
That game was
Because
tough
the
to
nigga-
watch.
The nigga is too big to be getting stripped, bro.
Yeah, but he don't get
Pause.
stripped. He don't get stripped that much. You know, I mean that one was critical, but he don't turn the ball over too much. He ain't too crazy.
I don't know, man. That nigga be fumbling a lot. I don't know what games. I don't know what games this nigga fumbled in, but he fumbled in a few games, my nigga. I don't know what games, but this nigga is too big to be fumbling.
And let me tell you this, bro. Look, when you least expect for him to fumble, that's when he fumbled. Like
The nigga fumbled the ball, cuz. I'm telling you, bro, the nigga fumbled a few games, fool.
He did.
Well, AJ probably had about 4 fumbles this year.
Yep.
Some shit like that. I'm telling you, bro.
Somebody look it up. Hey, Hunter, look it up for us. I think AJ probably had about
Yeah.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
He had like 3, 4. He had one against the Giants. He had like 2 against the Cowboys. Didn't he?
Yeah, bro, he got stripped twice.
that shit.
Fool. I
was
remember, bro, because I was wearing his jersey, bro. And
You
I
ready
was
to
like,
take it off?
"Fuck, hell yeah, nigga."
He only had 2 fumbles.
Oh,
For real?
Yeah, he only had 2 fumbles last season.
okay.
Damn.
now,
Well,
bro,
yeah.
hold on.
He
A
got
lot of
7 in
them-
his career.
A lot of them, we were able to get the ball back. He had more than 2 fumbles, but a lot of them we
Yeah,
got the
it's
ball
he was
back.
getting
though.
back.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
yeah,
That's true,
okay.
Dyer, because he had 2 fumbles for 2 lost. Those are the 2 he lost.
Yeah.
So he probably had more, but we got him back. Yeah, you probably right.
I'm
about
counting them
I
shits,
know
bro.
bro. I know he had at least 4 last year, bro. I know he had at least 4.
You gotta count them shits, man. Them shits have got to be counted.
That's crazy, man. But yo, did we hit everything? Pause, or did we miss
We
anything?
got the free agent, the Eagles free agent.
Yes, sir.
The one I sent you. I'm talking about. Remember the one that about the worst free agents signing. The one I
Oh
sent
shit!
you.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Yeah.
So we got free agent on March 13th, 4 p.m. That's when free agents start, right?
Wednesday.
This week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, March 13th, 4 p.m.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah. So how long do y'all think it's gonna take
Yes,
Howie
sir.
to make that first move? How long you think it's gonna be on March 13th? Maybe the day after?
It's gonna be that week for sure. It's gonna be
This week?
for sure. Yeah.
2 weeks.
Hey.
I'm gonna give Howie 2 weeks.
No,
I
you gotta
think
move. I want to see how he moves.
The nigga need to make a move immediately. He needs to make a move
I want to
immediately
see
the
him
first
make a
day.
move instantly, instantaneous.
You know, now think about it. It's too many guys. It's gonna get snatched up. You know, Patrick Queen. You know what I'm saying? I would like to go ahead and sign Patrick Queen or Devin White, one of them guys, man, and then draft a linebacker. But who I'm going with free agency?
Oh.
Linebacker, safety, top 2. That's it. Linebacker and safety. You gotta come out with a linebacker and a safety in free agency.
And a running back.
And a running back too. And a running back, yes.
Oh, they just bring fucking Swift back and stop being dumbasses.
That's what I'm about to say, Weezy. Hopefully
Who's
it's
gonna come
Swift.
back?
Hopefully it's Swift.
But not signing no Tony Carlo or Austin Eckler. I'm
Fool.
mad as hell.
Cause they better not bring no fucking Tony Pollard to Philadelphia, bro.
No, they better not do that. He trash, bro.
Remember when they brought DeMarco Murray in?
It didn't work.
Somebody else coming.
That DeMarco Murray shit was fucking crazy, bro.
And then this fool had like what 1,600 yards the year before, and then come over here it was 1,700, and then come over here and shit the bed, bro.
I'm gonna hear
That
sorry.
nigga didn't do shit.
Garbage in the motherfucker.
Yeah,
Why was that though, bro? Was it him or was it us?
Yeah, bro. It's the fan base, bro. I feel like it's how we put people under too much pressure, and then they come over here and be sorry as hell.
Whoa. Philly said Queen is overrated. That's the first time I kind of heard that.
I ain't never heard nobody say
with
that.
another linebacker for him to be successful. So who was he with? He was with
Baltimore.
Shit, let's get him another linebacker then. Fuck this shit.
I like Queen, bro.
Let's go get him.
I like Queen too, bro.
Queen come here, he the best linebacker on our roster. Like
For sure. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts around it. You gotta pay him.
Okay, there you go.
For him to be successful. We need linebackers, period. We need to pair up. We need to pair up a group of guys. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now we need safety now too, man.
yes.
We need
So,
to
dude,
guys together.
we have no safeties on the roster.
All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right,
Where did this come from? Yo,
Holy
Nnamdi
fuck.
Asamoah, bruh. The worst.
The worst, yeah. Nnamdi was the worst, bro. I'm sorry.
I remember when we signed.
Oh, Byron Maxwell was
The
abysmal.
worst.
Sorry, hell, God.
Listen,
Yo, Byron Maxwell.
Remember when it was such a big sweepstakes for Nnamdi Asamoah. And I
Yeah.
remember watching NFL Network, and it was like, hold on, somebody. I swear I'll never forget this. We don't know where Nnamdi is going. I'm like, man, hopefully the Eagles can get him. Hopefully the Eagles. And they was like, hold on, we got some news breaking. Nnamdi Asamoah to the Eagles. I went crazy
Sorry, hell.
just to find out.
Shit, we all did. I know
Yeah,
all of
we
us
all
did. I
did.
know I did.
Because he came from the Raiders, right? Didn't he play for the
Raiders.
Raiders?
Bro. It was breaking news.
He was shut down for them for years.
Trash.
That man ain't coming like Cindy Jones.
But Byron Maxwell was trash too, bro. He was horrible. Like, oh my God.
Hell.
Yeah.
Richard Sherman made him look good.
Who, Maxwell?
Sorry, hell.
Yeah, Richard Sherman made him look good, bro.
Yeah, that dude was horrible.
Remember, he was paired with Richard Sherman, man.
Yep.
So out of the five, which one you guys think was the worst?
Shit,
Nnamdi.
Byron
Nnamdi
Maxwell.
Asamoah.
Nah,
Either
I'm
one.
going Byron.
They tied for me. Two trash games.
He was sorry, too. Damn.
Hey, how to say they tired, y'all. Them niggas trash, cuz.
It was horrible, bro.
It was trash regardless. You feel me?
Who was the person that put this damn thing together? Like, who put this together? Like, I'm about to put all these bombs on the screen.
I know, man.
That's crazy.
They fucked us over with that.
Yeah, bro, that's scary.
Damn, I forgot about Byron Maxwell, bro. That
He was so
nigga,
bad.
hey, he robbed us for like
we
70 million or something.
We paid
Yes.
him. We paid him handsomely.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I just said. We paid cuz. I know we paid him about 70 million.
So, all right, so I got a good question right here. I got a good question. So who are you taking? Nnamdi Asamoah or James Bunbury? Barry, whatever his name is. Who you taking?
I'm gonna take Trash Bear. I'm gonna take Trash Bear.
Yeah, Nnamdi
taking trash
it
for
worked out there that year, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody made me as mad as Sidney Jones, bro. I swear to God. But this man made me record a video on his Instagram. On God, I said, bro, you sorry, hell.
And we drafted him too.
Yeah, I had high hopes for Sidney. I had high hopes for that motherfucker too.
I did too.
He used to get obliterated.
Cause he had the frame, cuz he got the frame for, you know. That's like Keely Ringo. I got high hopes for this nigga fool.
But Keely Ringo, he nasty. He gonna be good. He gonna be good,
Yeah,
bro. I got high
I
hopes
know.
for Keely Ringo. He
Just
gonna be
watch. Cuz you can't just intercept the ball and run that motherfucker back to the crib. You know what I mean?
That was Sidney.
Cuz in a national championship,
Oh,
that was Keely Ringo,
you talking
cuz.
about- Oh yeah, you talking about national champ? Yes.
cuz them was ball skills. You feel me? Pause. You got to
Yeah.
pause on that right there. That has to be
Mhm.
paused though.
Enormous pause, bro.
Yeah.
Enormous pause.
Look at it, real talk. Sidney Jones though.
Yo.
That nigga.
Oh,
So he's saying Robert. He's saying Quinn too.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Hey, this nigga came off a 17 sack season and didn't do shit.
Right. Ain't do a damn thing.
Bro,
Bro,
not even
horrible.
no pressure, bro.
I know it's
Wait.
not only me, but y'all be seeing how he used to look on the sideline when they put the camera on his face.
Who, Quinn?
Well, ugly than the motherfucker.
Somebody's like,
He look crazy as hell. They go like see Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn ugly as hell.
He is, bro. He is.
Hey,
Hey, but don't he still
Yeah.
get paid? Don't he still get paid more than Hassan?
yeah, man. Yes, he does.
Hassan
And that's
deserves to be
us.
traded.
That's
He
us
deserves
playing
to
that
be-
motherfucker.
If I'm Hassan, I'm like, man, get me out this hoe. Get me out of here.
Real
You know
shit,
what I mean?
bro.
Because
I
y'all
was
playing with
spraying
my
on the
bread.
ass.
Y'all got me on a trade block. I'm out here getting double-digit sacks.
Wait,
Y'all got me
wait.
on a trade block. Get me out of here.
You said he on the trade block?
Who, Hassan?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, he on the trade block. Him and
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Nigga, he on the trade block. Both of them. Oh my Jesus,
Yeah.
dude. I didn't know that shit.
Listen.
Bro, what the fuck do we be thinking, bro?
Hey, how y'all feel about Zach Ertz signing to Washington?
Shit, I hate it. I ain't gonna fucking care.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He just I don't know what to think about that because he was a guy who's supposed to kind of retire with us. You know,
You gotta
I think he would come
retire
back,
Bird.
retire with us. Whatever,
I think he picked the wrong team, bro.
Faze me at all.
He picked the wrong team, in my opinion, bro. Because
Bro.
you know, we all love Zach Ertz here, but it's kind of
Right.
like the same thing that Tiki Barber said about Saquon coming here. Like, bro, like, wait, nobody gonna wear your jersey no more after you go over there.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, like we don't want that. Like, why would you go over there? It's like you going to
Blasphemy, bro.
Dallas, bro. Like, we don't want that. Get the fuck out of here. But
Even
it is
after
what
him
it
being
is.
gone for so many years, it's still kind of like
he gotta
in
get
the
his bag
division
too.
with Washington.
I can't believe that shit. Hey, bro, but the worst was Jason Peters going to the Cowboys.
He was
Oh,
trash
man.
too. He was horrible at the Cowboys. They got him on the tail end of his career. Pause. He was already washed and done.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
Washington constantly.
It was still blasphemy.
Yeah, it was.
He sorry.
It was. But nobody gonna wear a Jason Peter jersey, not no Eagle jersey. Not if you're an Eagle. You ain't
Yeah,
about to
no,
wear his
he-
jersey. I'll never
he
buy his
fucked us over.
jersey.
Yeah, he
Nope.
was by his-
Get my BG.
You shouldn't have
jersey.
did that shit.
Right.
Gotta get BG.
Yeah, that's our next jersey. Got to get the BG. Because BG back. We ain't even discussed BG coming back.
So the fuck did, man.
Man, BG back for what? One more year, $4 million.
One more.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
BG.
He don't even about no money. He ain't about
Yo,
no money
can
with
you hear me?
BG.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm
What
back.
the hell you did, man? You was out?
Nah, I don't know what happened to my speaker. Wasn't working. Stopped working.
So I'm happy BG back, man.
Hell
I am
yeah.
too.
For
Yeah,
sure.
we-
He got that energy that he'll galvanize the team. Him damn
Absolutely.
He got that.
He's gonna talk to the
He's
talk.
that spirit that you need on that sideline when things are going wrong. BG is needed. You know what I'm saying? Not even BG's needed for the spirit of the team.
For the spirit of the team, bro.
For
Yep.
the team. He's that guy. I'm glad he come back for another year.
Because
He
a
ain't
lot
got
of our
flesh to-
He's a hell of a
he ain't got flesh to calm down no more, though.
right, and a lot of our leadership is gone now, bro. So you know
That's
that's our
bullshit.
last. It's one of the last guys we got. You know that played in the
Yep.
Super Bowl team. Who we got? We got Jake Elliott. We got
Lane Johnson.
Brandon Graham, Lane Johnson.
Vontae Maddox.
Was Maddox on the
Well,
team?
yeah, he was on
Well,
that
well, shit. Well, Sweat finna be. Damn, dog.
In 17?
Yeah, Maddox was on the Super Bowl team.
All right.
Yeah.
So Maddox too.
Yeah.
Was he? He probably was at safety that year. Was no?
Well, his first
Yeah,
year he played safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he played good right there too, fool.
Because him and Goddard got drafted the same year.
So how y'all feel about bringing back Avonte Maddox on a cheaper deal? You know what I mean? You know we've been going through it. We've been talking about it all week.
Yeah, you know how I feel about it, cuz.
I'm okay with it. He just can't start. He can't be
Yeah.
a starter this time.
Yeah.
He got to be a rotation.
Yeah, who gonna start over?
See,
Well,
one of these safeties.
At what? At safety? Well, it all depends on what position he play or he
I
trying
don't
to
want to
play.
put no safety at slot though. I ain't gonna care.
You still got Isaiah
Nah.
Rodgers.
We have McPherson. Probably McPherson.
Oh, hell
right
no.
now.
Oh hell no, man! You tripping, dog? McPherson, nigga.
I think he will
You sorry.
start.
Yeah, he gonna get some
No,
tick.
we
Docker
not.
might be.
McPherson can stay on practice squad or special teams, wherever the fuck he was at. He can stay there.
But
I
he
do
gonna,
not want to see Zach McPherson lining up for any snaps.
but Docker, I'm with you, bro. I'm not saying that I want him to start, but they going to see what they got in McPherson, bro, because he was hurt all last year. He going to get some tick. And to me, look, I'm gonna go on a whim right here and say that he better than James Bradbury. Can we all agree with that?
Yeah.
I think he better than James Bradbury.
Hey, hell yeah, Philly. I'm pretty high.
Always, bro.
I've been drinking lean too, cuz hey, it's
shit.
whatever.
Got that purple alert one.
Hey, the baby bottle, cuz I ain't got that much left.
Man, he's chilling right now.
Hell
He
yeah.
in his zone right now. Appreciate you, the Bills bunker. Appreciate that. Make sure you subbed up to the whole panel. All my guys right here. These are my brothers right here, man. Make sure you subbed up to all of us.
I ain't the Robert Bank.
I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate that, my dog.
Appreciate
Yo,
that.
did we miss anything else, man? Did we hit everything? Pause.
Big pause on that.
Big pause on that.
I think
Extreme, extreme pause.
Shit. I
I
don't
think we're
know.
good, though.
Yeah.
I think we're good though, man.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think we're
sir.
good, man. Hey,
Yeah,
I appreciate
so
we have 95 people on the chat,
Oh,
man.
man, I
You gotta
appreciate
freaking
that.
know,
Oh man, we
Damn,
should've
it's
waited.
95. Hey, hold on, man. Let's keep going then. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the chat right now. All 95 of y'all, man. Y'all just don't know how much it means to us that y'all out there rocking with us, man.
What's up with it, everybody? 95 for real? Cuz we ain't never had 95 niggas.
95, man. We
Yeah.
have
Oh, man,
that's
Hey,
that's
hey,
breaking
hey, look,
record
y'all.
right there, bro.
That's a
I'm not
record,
saying I'm
nigga.
not y'all, but the,
Well, hold on. Hey, that's a record for us, Hunter. I don't know about you, but hey, for us,
it
that's
is like
hey.
motherfuckers.
You know what I mean? You part of us now. Pause.
That's it.
But shit, hey,
Look, we together. We doing all this together right here. It's all
That's
us.
a family right here, man.
It's
You
all
already
us
know.
right here, man. You know, happy to be here too.
Hey, y'all,
Happy
boys,
to
I'm
have you,
on
cuz.
out of here, though, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. The lady calling my name.
Absolutely.
all right,
Absolutely.
cuz.
Time
Go
to
ahead, go ahead, your wax.
All right,
All right, Kev.
All right.
All
All
right,
right, man.
bro. All
Yeah,
right,
what-
what do you want to talk? Let's talk. If you want to talk, we can keep talking to you, man. What do you want to talk about now, then?
Hell, coaches. our coaches. Unless
Yeah,
y'all
we
already
got-
talked about them niggas.
We either got a whole zip.
Oh hell yeah! That was I tried not to show it on the camera, bro. It
I
just
see
appeared.
that.
Oh man, that's okay. So let's start with the defensive coaching, man. You know, Vic Fangio.
Yeah.
How do you guys think he's gonna do this on 2024 season, bro?
He better do good, man.
Been running his scheme for the last 8 years, so
Yeah. He better do
top
good.
notch.
Boy, that's a damn shame too. 8 years. You running the same scheme for 8 years, fool.
Yeah. And it better be good.
I was exaggerating, but about the last 2-3 years, yeah.
So how
That is
much
insane.
do y'all think that Vic is you know, how much do y'all think that he is playing a part of how many players is leaving the team right now? Do you think that he like, nah, I don't want this guy, or maybe we should put this guy on the trade block,
Damn.
or this guy
That's a
don't
good
fit
question.
my scheme? You know, I think that he probably playing a major part in who he want on his team defensively.
That's a good ass question.
Yeah, I think he is taking a major part of it. Because like if you can't coach Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat, then you don't need to be our coach, to be honest. But I mean, we gotta give him a shot. But man, you
Yeah.
can make this shit work, bro. Just don't fucking use them as pass. I mean, as trying to be. Don't use them as linebackers. But let them get to the quarterback.
Right.
Like, that's what you get. That's what you got your linebackers for, and your DBs and slot corners for. You don't need all
Right.
that extra coverage in the back. Let them folks get to the quarterback.
So
Yeah, I think.
go ahead, Weezy. My
Shit,
bad.
hey, I think the Fangio dude, man, I think he's probably more of a a linebacker man. Pause.
And it's funny you say that, because in his scheme it calls for you to have dynamic linebackers.
Fast linebackers, niggas
Yeah.
that can cover and tackle.
Yeah.
So-
you got to have good linebackers. So we
So
got to
shit,
do
bro,
something at linebackers.
You know we got good linebackers coming in. Pause.
You think we're gonna get the dude from Miami, the Van Dinkle dude?
Get
I
yeah,
bet you he's gonna be the
maybe
first
man.
signing.
Yeah.
Probably
Yep.
him and Justin Simmons. I bet.
Yep. I'm cool with that.
Shit, hey, I'll bring Justin Simmons in for a year for a proven deal.
We ain't talk about Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff, the guy who's the
Oh
Eagles
yeah,
have been, who's been going after. They've been going after us so aggressively right now. How y'all feel about
He's not
Bryce
better than
Huff?
Sweat or Hassan Reddick, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
So he had what 10 sacks last year?
Yep.
10 sacks.
But hey, how many times he done did that shit though?
He got 17 total sacks. So he had 10 sacks last year.
7 and 10.
Yeah, he had 17.
Hey, that's pretty fucking good though.
That's what I'm saying. He is good, bro. And you know, to think about it, he's younger than Sweat. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm cool with Huff, you know, being traded for Sweaty J.
But he's a free agent though. He's a free agent.
Yo, Philly finished that.
Oh, he a free agent?
He came from a lot of bad teams though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, he young though. How many teams you done played for?
He just played for one. I think this is the Jets. He only played 2 years, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Just 2
I
years.
think,
2 years.
hey, I think Cuz like 23 or some shit like that, bro.
25.
Oh, okay.
He's not better than Sweat or Hassan Reddick. I'm sorry.
He's not. He ain't, bro. I look, Cuz everybody. I done had folks comment on my channel, bro, talking about get rid of Sweat because he had one down season, fool. But realistically, bro, he got better every season, bro. His numbers went up every year, bro.
It don't work that way.
It don't work that way, cuz you niggas need to calm down on that shit.
No, I mean if we gonna get some real good capital, you know, for Sweat, like I said, I'm not opposed to seeing what's out there, but I'm not about to just give him away for nothing, bro. Like he is way too damn good. I only really had one issue with Sweat, you know, him being here is last season when we got the doors blowed off of us, and then he went into he was in the locker room during his interview laughing and shit, and we all mad, we all angry, all the fans, we mad, we angry, we got blowed out, and he in there laughing and joking and shit. That was the only real issue that I ever had with Sweat. Other than that, man, he's been good, and sometimes he don't set the edge well, but just sometimes.
Yeah. Hey, this season he didn't do that shit good at all. This season,
yeah, he wasn't setting the edge well this last season.
I hope we can keep them both.
But bro,
I know, right?
Look, I'm tired of getting coaches that they cannot adjust and they cannot play to our players' strength. You know, look at Kansas City, bro. I forgot the name of the defensive coordinator. Damn, what is his name?
Who?
The defensive coordinator for the Chiefs.
Oh, Spags. Spagnola.
Bro, it doesn't matter what corner comes in, the rookie corners, they always ball out because he plays to their strength, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And we never do that.
Yep. And you're right, dog. We got a problem with adjusting. Like last year, you know, we thought that Sean Desai, you know, was adjusting well early in the season, but in all actuality, it wasn't sustainable. You know, he lost after a while. I mean, you know, they did take it away from him, but at the same time, he was having his issues. But he was like kind of the first defensive coordinator that we had in a while that could actually adjust, because Gannon was horrible at adjusting. Like he couldn't adjust at all.
He just didn't want to.
Yeah, like 0%. But Sean, we was like, oh man, we finally got a coordinator who can adjust. You know, you come out in the halftime and you see a different scheme being played, but it just didn't last, bro.
Hey, who Matt Patricia? Matt Patricia got a job yet?
No.
Good. I hope nobody ever hires that bastard back again. Cause that motherfucker, bro, it got worse when he took over.
Yeah,
we went on the skid.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
they definitely gotta perform.
He tricked my ass, bro. I thought we were gonna get better. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
I did too.
Dogger,
pause on that.
Pause that, Dogger, please.
Gotta pause that.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that.
Yo, even I was talking to who was I talking to about him, about Matt Patricia as well. Yeah, during the season as well. Damn, I forgot who was talking. Like, we were going back and forth, bro. And he was like, "Bro, he's trash, man." Like he was saying that he was trash. I was like, "Bro, nah, man, he's good to watch." But nope.
He must have been a fan of another team. Then he must have been like a fan of the Patriots or something.
Pull this shit back up, bro.
Which
What
one?
was
Pause. Dude said the players got to perform too. I said
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
I last stream, cuz.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Them
Bro.
niggas do got to perform, man.
That's a fact,
that?
bro.
Them niggas could have had a tackle.
That's a fact.
Yes. Forgot how to tackle, run. The only
Then
niggas
Slay
that want to
come
tackle
on.
is Sidney Brown, cuz that nigga hurt.
Yep.
Three blanket shit.
Fool, I'm coming off an ACL tear. So we
Mhm.
have no safeties, bro.
Well, he gonna be going for half the season if I'm not mistaken, or at least
Yeah.
November.
at least a little over a quarter of it. So he's not gonna be available. So we gotta go a double safety some way. I mean, because
So really, we
Like I
only
s-
got one safety on the roster.
You really
Yeah.
got to bring in a safety from free agency, fool. That's what you
Yeah.
got to do. Or
Or
draft
two.
one.
Or
I don't
two.
know, cuz. You got to do something.
Yep. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
They
Slay
said they were
talking about
too
some-
diva last
Yeah.
year.
And who you talking about,
Yeah.
BG? Who was too diva?
Slay. Talking about he don't
Yeah.
want to tackle because he want to
Slay.
keep his teeth.
Oh, okay, yeah. Our corners.
That's a fact.
And he be dick riding. That's what make me mad. He be on everybody, man. Everybody jock strap, bro.
Who that?
Come on, bro.
Who Slay?
Slay. Slay. He gonna be out there shaking hands with every motherfucking body, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah, Slay is he a different breed. I mean, when he play, I mean his coverage as well. He cover well, most of the time. It just when it
Hell
comes
yeah.
to tackling, when it comes to tackling, he just don't want to tackle. He let that be known he don't want to tackle. And
Hey,
that don't sit well with us. Tell you that.
you got
Yo,
to tackle, cuz.
How do you guys feel of him, of Slay and Nelson going on the having the interview and talking about the fans?
Ooh,
That wasn't smart. It wasn't smart, man.
them niggas hoes.
Yeah, it wasn't smart, dog. That wasn't smart because y'all
Steven
worried
Nelson-
about the wrong shit. Y'all worried about the fans and y'all getting blowed out. I need y'all to be worried about bringing a trophy to Philadelphia, to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not worried about what Tom, Dick, and Harry is saying on the sideline. Pause. Like, don't worry about that because these dudes is they paying for that Bentley that you jumping in and out of every time. So why worry about them? Worry about winning a Super Bowl, bringing another trophy to the Eagles. And guess what? What's going to happen when that happens? That dude going to shut the hell up. So that's how you shut us up. That's how you shut us up, man.
Play well and show that you care.
Exactly.
That's how you get the Philadelphia Eagles fans to shut up. Hey,
exactly.
Bro, we are some of the worst, some of the most passionate fans in the world. Fool.
There you go.
Because
but we don't accept mediocrity.
Niggas say shit about my team. I be ready to draw. I be ready to brawl. Cuz.
Exactly.
Man,
exactly.
What?
I be ready to brawl, dog. But you what, nigga? The Eagles who? Hey, cuz you better shut up. Real talk.
Yeah, but that's the way we are, though, man. We protect our team. We serious about our team. And we not about to accept mediocrity. We expect y'all to go out there and do a job. Y'all getting paid way too much money to go out there and play the way y'all played defense last year. Like, bruh, that was horrible. We can't do it. We can't never do that again.
I think he admitted that they was the better team too, the 49ers. On his podcast.
Multiple times.
He said that they were the better team.
Hell yeah, multiple times, bro. In his own podcast, fool. That's what he want to do, bro. That's his damn problem. He want to do podcasts and shit instead
that's
of
our job. Let us do the podcast.
Let us do that shit and talk about you dumb motherfucker. Because we need you to focus on trying to cover somebody. You know what I'm saying? You getting up there in age, Slay, cuz we love you, man, but my nigga, we need you to bring the heat on the field, fool. Pause.
Exactly.
Do too much talking, man.
Stop being friendly with all these niggas, man.
Yeah, because they not being friendly, bro. They coming in here chumping us left and right. Left and right, they coming in here chumping us like we some little babies. Like, bro, don't be talking to us like that. They had Bradbury looking bad, bro.
That's buried us in their own field.
That's when I kind of knew
they had him looking like a punk, bro.
Cause them niggas buried us under the link, cuz. They buried us under the link, cuz. Bone die, fool.
When dude slammed Smitty, bro, I swear to God, bro, I would have took my helmet and spurt y'all to do damage.
Exactly, bro.
I'm not gonna do it, bro. I probably got my head whooped, but
see that, and that's what happened. That's what happened when we lose players like Ndamukong Suh, and CJ Gardner-Johnson. Those are the type of players who not going to just allow you to come to come in our house or whatever and just do what you want.
Didn't I say
CD ain't having that shit.
Yeah,
I
just
said
for
that all season.
support,
I was
bro.
saying it all season. I was saying it all
Yeah,
season.
you did, Quest.
Yep, just for support.
Hey, what about Smitty? They need to pay Smitty, man.
Yeah, they need to pay
I
Smitty.
don't give a damn about no 5th-year option.
Facts, Philly.
Get that man some money, bro. Get his money, bro. He earned that goddamn contract.
Oh, facts, Philly. Yeah, that's true.
The last 3 possessions.
What
all
Philly
of
say?
them.
It was James. It was
The last
Bradbury.
drive-
Bradbury did
The
that to us,
last
bro.
drive, the last drive they went to him every play on the last drive.
What was the quarterback that they had that was just dicing us? What's his name again?
Damn, who was that?
What was his name again?
For Seattle?
Yeah, Luck. Drew Lock.
Drew Lock.
Oh
Drew
man,
Lock.
bro, we got done up by Drew Lock.
That nigga went 9 for 9 last drive. Could touchdown on our head. Could.
And it was all on Bradbury.
Could.
Bro.
Hey, yeah, 50%. No, look, I take that back. 70% of the draft was all thrown on his side.
Even a touchdown.
And the rest was in the middle, man. You know what I'm saying? We all know we can't fucking guard the middle of the field.
The last drive was all him. All the passes went to him.
Yep, and it was.
I need to watch that shit again.
The first few plays, it was like an unbelievable catch. He caught that drone with his knee pad. I was like with his shin pad. I'm like, bro, you can't guard that man from catching off his shin. Off his
Get
shin.
him out of here. Please get him out of Philly. I can't have him here no more.
Howie said he ain't the plans.
You bald-headed bastard.
I don't care if we talk about him every week until this bum is out of here, dog.
Hey, he better be in some trade plans. That's what the plans he need to be in. He need to be in some trade plans, not in any game plans.
Boy, better go get his CDL.
Yeah.
He said he better get his CDL. That man better get his CDL. I don't think he's gonna make it at the truck stops. They might be beating him up, taking his truck to the truck stop.
Sure is. That boy stomped in the motherfucking paws.
Charmin, bro.
Oh man,
bro.
But shit, I'm about to jump out of here, fellas. It's been a long night.
You go in it, dog. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Midnight?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we
out
here. We out here.
Yeah, we out of here.
I'm happy everybody came out.
Appreciate 105, man. New record. I appreciate all you guys, man. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to all the channels. The links on the description below. And bro, you guys are awesome, man.
I'm probably gonna go live on my channel.
All right. Peace out, guys.
I'm gonna tap in with you. I'll comment on your shit.
All right,
I might text me.
Maybe a moderator.
Bet. Hell yeah. All y'all should be. I think all y'all moderators on my channel, man. I don't know. I know you ain't yet, Harder, but you will be.
Yeah, but make me a moderator.
Bet.
All right, guys. Peace out, man.
All right. Y'all be
Go Birds regardless.
Later.
For sure.